What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So we're back with Vincent Fisher. I don't know what to call this guy, man. So we have Wes the total mess, Watson. Then we have Fajuli, the weird king of weirdos, right? And then this guy right here. See, even when I go to talk, like I start doing this because when he talks like this, like it gives it more emphasis. It's gonna give him a lot of wrinkles. 3 reasons. This one is called 3 reasons you're struggling to pay your bills as an online coach. Part two. Hold on, you guys. There's no fucking way, right? There's no way. Let's see. Is he serious? It has 1.4 thousand views. Okay. So apparently a part 2 was necessary. And this is Vincent Fisher. Maruchan head. Ramen head. Noodle hairs. I don't know what else to call him. You guys see him? If those of you that don't remember who he is, get ready.
All right, guys, listen, this is probably my 5th take making this video.
Let me move this cursor over to the side, please. So, Big Vince. How you doing, Vince? Vincent. Vicente. 5 takes in, and you still think that's a good look. You still think that is a good look. 5 takes in, you don't realize that you didn't finish buttoning your shirt? And who buttons their shirt from the bottom up? You want to cut and come back for part 6 and comb your fucking hair? 5 takes and he thinks it's a good look. Let's see what he's talking about, though. I mean, he's going to inspire us and let us know why we're failing to pay the bills as online coaches.
But the point of this video is to give you guys 3 more reasons you are struggling to pay your bills as an online coach. Right. Okay. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying I was once in that same boat.
It is a bad thing to not be able to pay your bills. What do you mean? But how many online coaches are there? Right. Let me silence my phone. How dare my phone be interrupting us? But how many online coaches are there? Right. And how many are really tuning into what you have to say, Vincent? I should do a video like pretending like other YouTubers are really going to tune in to me to see what I have to say about their channels. Are you fucking kidding me? People are going to see that you have less than 1.5 thousand views and be like, maybe you can't pay your bills.
Right. You see guys online like me making millions of dollars. It's discouraging. But some comfort for you is we all started where you're starting out. And if you understand these 3 simple things I'm going to teach you in this video, you will no longer struggle.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I know I stopped the video a lot, but you know why? Let me see. Let me make sure this is. I'm going to tell you why. What alerted me to start? Hold on. Let me turn that up.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
My bullshit meter went off. The hair and the outfit set it off. Like, boom. It was up there, right? But this guy gets less views than Puggy Watson. Where's my rim shot? I have a rim shot? Oh, I don't have the rim shot. What about that?
Yeah.
You get less views than Puggy Watson. Holy shit. Vince, take these down. I mean, if you're going to try to convince us that you're a millionaire due to your online activities, these videos ain't doing it. You literally, your RPM can't be that high, right? So you're literally making $10 a day maybe on YouTube.
You will make $10,000 a month in the next 30 days. Anybody telling you that's unrealistic has never made real money before. Anyways, a lot of the tips and value I'm going to give you guys are actually practical steps that took me from $100,000 a month in the last video to over $800,000 a month.
What is going on with this camera? Why is it going like... What is it? Is the camera wants to flee the room? The camera's laughing at his hair. That's probably it.
Modern day time. So stay tuned, plug in headphones, get some popcorn if you need to. This video might be the most important thing you watch in your entire life. Now, number one thing, it's a common trend now in the coaching space, fitness coaching, and coaching in general. Lead with value, lead with value. Don't.
What? Like I was letting it slide that you said this is the most important video. What if there's a video like your child being born? Like for some reason you were on a flight, like something happened and your wife or your girl went into labor and then you witnessed the miracle of childbirth. That's not it. This is more important. Wow. Oh, I better start listening to you then, because I haven't listened to shit. I hear a couple words and I start making fun of you. I better take you serious.
Build a brand. I want less views. I want to give more value. Bullshit, right? Anybody telling you that's a recipe to not be able to pay your bills. You should get known. You want to build a brand because people aren't buying the coaching, they're buying into you. They're not buying into how much you know, they're buying into you, how motivational you are, what your story is, what you stand for and stand against, the principles of how you live life. So number one thing, guys, value is useless without a brand. I'll give you guys like another practical example, right? Like in school, I couldn't respect my teachers because I didn't want to be like them. No matter how much my science teacher told me if I worked hard.
Did you go to school? Your penmanship is horrible. So we're gonna like invest ourselves in you because of what you're presenting to us right now? Should we stop the video now? What the fuck?
And go to college, I can eventually get a minimum wage job like him. I couldn't respect him because I didn't want to be like him. So a lot of you guys are jacked out of your mind, absolute superheroes, and you're putting nerdy glasses on and you're like, the macronutrients between this, that, bro, you are scaring your customers away. You're turning your customers off. You need to sell them on you. I've said this in the last video, nobody is just buying a workout routine. Nobody's just buying coaching. If they wanted a workout routine, they'd ask ChatGPT, they'd go on Google and get hundreds, thousands, millions of different examples. But they are buying into you and your brand. Now, another practical example of this. What? Conor McGregor, right? He made Proper 12, and I think he sold that for like 8, 9 figures, something around that ballpark. Is Conor McGregor a whiskey professional, right? Is he a beer?
Is there a league for whiskey people? And if there is, and he's involved, then he is a whiskey professional. What the fuck is he talking about, whiskey professional? What do they do? See who could pour a drink faster? Like, where do we find this league? Is it on ESPN or Fox Sports, whatever the fuck it is? Sports 1. Conor McGregor, he sold it for 8, 9 figures. Is he a whiskey professional? What the fuck is going on with your mouth when you talk, man? Driving me crazy right now.
Enthusiast.
Stupid hair.
Yes, right? Enthusiast, yes. But he's not sitting there talking about the material and the aging and this, that. Maybe for a short ad, yeah, but we're buying because it's fucking Conor McGregor, right? Same thing with other examples like Kylie Jenner, right? She built Kylie Cosmetics, the makeup brand. Did she sell because of what she knew about makeup, or did she sell because girls are like, yo, it's Kylie Jenner? I think 50 Cent sold water for like 9 figures. Why? Because their personal brand is what sells the product.
Okay, this dude is completely full of shit. You know, with the fucking whiskey, it doesn't matter who's behind whiskey. If it tastes like shit, nobody buys it. So obviously it must have tasted good. Kylie, I don't wear makeup, unlike you, playa. But it doesn't matter who's behind the makeup. If a woman tries it and it doesn't go well on her skin, she's not going to buy it. And what was the last stupid one? Oh, 50 Cent. How many people believe that everyone that buys vitamin water even knows 50 Cent had anything to do with vitamin water? This dude is a moron. This is exactly why no one should be paying. Just listen to something like this and you'll know, like, you saved yourself money. People buy quality. You could put any motherfucking face you want on it. You could put the most beautiful woman on something. If it does not work for you, you will not buy it again. This dude's a moron. Whatever you're putting out there, it has to be quality. Whether it's coaching, I don't know what the fuck. Whether it's coaching, whether it's clothing, whether it's alcohol, whether it's makeup, whatever it is, if it is low quality, you're not coming back. You're welcome. Just fuck this whole theory up in less than 3 minutes. Chingo. Button your fucking shirt, stupid.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
So I'm going to give you guys some practical steps on building a personal brand. Let me actually clear this board first. Now, building a brand. And every piece of advice I give you is how to get rich in 2 to 3 years. Right? I'm not one of those guys that's been online for 10 years and I'm giving you advice now about how I cracked the code. No. Your plan to get rich in the coaching space should not take more than 3 years. I'm telling you that right now. It should not take you more than 3 years to make millions of dollars if you understand what I'm teaching you. So what makes a brand? Now, number one thing, you have to be high energy, right? Don't get on the camera and be all boring like, hey, what's up, guys?
This is high energy? Holy shit. This is high energy.
Number one thing I want you guys to understand, that doesn't work. So high energy is number one. Need energy. Energy. Right? Because if you're competing with the Explorer, the more energy you put in, the more you get out. Now, next thing, you have to be polarizing, right? So polarizing. I'll probably have hate comments under this video. A lot of you guys are scared to be hated when that's what creates the...
What the fuck did he just spell? I guess that's an N, right? Homie, yeah. You were better off editing, spend a couple dollars, hire an editor, and have them just have the words pop up behind you if you can't do it yourself on CapCut or some kind of editing software, right? Because this is not helping it. Like, what? What the fuck?
Engagement that blows up your account, right? So when I say polarizing, you have to be very strong on what you stand for and stand against. Don't be neutral. Don't be like, hey guys, some people work out, some people don't. Everybody's different. It's your choice. Polarizing would be if you were a full-grown man in your 20s and you're not getting jacked, you are a waste of space. All right, I'm giving you examples. You don't have to be that extreme, but you get the point. Draw your line in the sand of what you stand for and stand against and stick with it. Now, next thing is your story, right? Another thing that builds a brand is a story. Now, when I say story, they should know your backstory of how you got in the gym, the trials and tribulations you went through when you were out of shape, the pain that you had. Some game for you guys. Russell Brunson calls this an epiphany bridge. That's the perfect way to describe your story and sell info. Now, it starts with a backstory, an epiphany moment, a moment where you were like, damn, maybe that's a girl breaking up with you, maybe it's rejection, maybe it's your friend's family picking on you, whatever your moment was when you were like, damn, I need to make a change. And then the new opportunity, if you're in the fitness space, it'll be the gym. Right, if you're in real estate, it'll be you got your real estate license or et cetera. Right, how you were introduced to the...
What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, listen, stupid. Can I read the title of your own stupid video? 3 reasons why you're struggling, and you're already on 4 different ways to fix it. You're going to have 2 other things on top of this stupid strategy right here? You need a brand. You need to brand yourself, and I'm not going to tell you what your brand is, and you're not going to know what it is because no one knows what it is, but it is your brand. You need to be high energy, and fuck, your stupid hair throws everything off, fucker. It's Friday. I'm just trying to get you guys something funny. This guy is ridiculous. I should have picked Cali Muscle. Vicente, you're fucking up today, Holmes. This is it? And we have another 6 minutes to go?
Opportunity. And then how your life changed after that. Now, I'm just summarizing this. Fact check me, look it up online. But they're buying into your story. When I think of brands, I think of like superheroes, right? Think of like Batman. right? We know Batman's backstory. Both his parents died. He was, parentless. He was raised by a butler, grew up to be ultra rich, ultra successful, became Batman.
Now, I'm sure there's people that knew that. I didn't know none of that. What the fuck I gotta know Batman's history for? Never gonna run into him.
He fights crime, saves Gotham. We know what he stands for and stands against. We know his story. And he's just motivational as fuck, right? Same thing with Superman, Green Lantern, any other superhero you can think of. So brand is what sells. You guys need to make it a priority to build your brand. That's the first topic of what we're gonna go over today. Brand over value. Now, before I sum up this topic though, like I said, it took me 3 years to go from bus stop, didn't even have $1 for the bus most days, begging people for money, to making millions of dollars. I didn't lead with value, I'm just telling you. I led with motivation, I led with entertainment, and once people were watching, then I gave them value.
You led with, let's go back. Hold on, I don't want to mess this up.
To making millions of dollars, I didn't lead with value, I'm just telling you. I led with motivation.
That's not on the list.
I led with entertainment, and once
that's not on the list.
People were watching,
strange,
then I gave them value. You probably wouldn't even be watching this video right now if you didn't see me somewhere else, right? Maybe on an exposed video, yo, this Vincent Fisher guy, right? Maybe you saw like a video of me flexing in my Lambo. Maybe you saw me smoking a cigar in my penthouse, something like that, right?
No, I think it was Bubba. Shout out to Bubba or Mud Pit. It was them making fun of you that led you to me. And then we laughed at you flexing in your Lambo. And we've pretty much been laughing at you ever since. I'm sure we're all happy you don't have that 16-year-old kid with you again in this video. It's pretty weird.
You need a hook first so people can start watching. So that's the most important thing. Branding is number one. Branding over value. Remember that, guys. Now, next thing. A lot of you guys are competing when you should be creating.
You couldn't just say it?
I'm going to break that down in a second.
You couldn't just say that.
Compete, create. Now, a lot of you guys are competing with other coaches. You're going, I'm better than this coach. Buy my course instead. Bro, you guys have it lost. You guys are fighting over the 3% in the marketplace that wants coaching when there's another 97% that isn't even aware they need coaching. I target the 97% of people who aren't even aware they need coaching, and I sell them on the journey, and I have a blue ocean.
Just a reminder, 1.4 thousand, 1,400 views in 2 days. Pretty sure you might be scraping less than 1% of the 3% or the 97%, whichever one you want. You're barely scraping. But I'm sure, I'm wrong.
Do not compete. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't make a response video. Don't respond to hate, etc. I got caught up in that, and it shortened my revenue. As soon as I went back to creating and just being me, being motivational, telling people my story, I got a bunch of fresh new clients that were like, Vince, I relate to your past story. I want to get started. You guys need to understand that analogy. 3% knows they need coaching. 97% doesn't. So your goal is to create content and inform them of your story, your journey. And guys, I wrote down some other examples. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to break them down right now.
So you don't even know the 3 reasons. So you don't know the 3 reasons? You don't know the things that you did to become successful? Why wouldn't he edit this part out? These guys are fucking hilarious. You're gonna make millions though if you just give him 40,000. What is his price? 40,000? 30? 25,000? Pay for that. Pay him, and look at he can't even edit a video, so we don't have to see his horrible penmanship. The fact that he has to look in his, let's see how he comes out of this. Hold on.
Okay, cool. Another thing as well, when I say competing, and this is a great point.
What?
Don't compete on price either, right? Don't be like, I'm a cheaper coach in the market and other coaches charge this much, I charge cheaper. Guys, there's always gonna be somebody with a cheaper price, and it's a damn rat race to the bottom, right? You're gonna go, he sells at 1,000, I sell at 750. Well, this guy sells at 500, I sell at 300. There's always going to be somebody selling fitness programs for 20 bucks. So do not compete on price. Compete on value. You guys want to be a luxury brand. I give this example all the time. Designer brands. Why do people buy Louis Vuitton? They buy Dior. I bought these fucking Louis loafers. I don't know if you can see them. Anyways,
Why do all these guys feel like they don't need to wear socks and they have to show their ankles? Man, fuck your ankles, all of you guys. Fuckers.
point is, I know they're $7 to make, but I'm not buying what it costs to make them. I'm buying status. I'm buying brand presence. I'm buying.
You're an idiot. I think we've seen enough.
I know they're $7 to make, but I'm buying status, and I'm buying.
You're a fucking idiot. How is this guy going to coach anyone? And he's basically telling you a pair of shoes you can get for $100. Why? You're an idiot. Get them for $1,200. Right. The idiot is the one that spent $1,100 less. Oh, man. I'm glad I found this on a Friday, man. Chingo. Hey, look. Vincent Fisher is his name. If you're into what the fuck he's saying and you want to hear the last of it, because I'm sure I'm probably stopping at the worst part. There's probably funnier shit. I can't do it. I'm gonna edit this video. I'm gonna send this video out, and then I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna do some streaming of gameplay. I'm not gonna be good at the gameplay, but I'm gonna have fun. And I'm not gonna bullshit you. God, these guys charge an arm and a leg. That's my video for today, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.